Alright, what's going on, my people? It's your boy Ralph Bottles, man. Back in the building with another video. Now check this out, man. I really didn't want to do this. I had to fucking do it. Oh, I'm not supposed to curse. But check this out, man. A.D from No Jumper. Brother, let me explain something to you. You got your Negro wake-up call, right? And it was so hilarious to sit there and look at you. It looked like you and your homeboy in the background, which I'm not going to show your homeboy because he's so corny that I don't want to show him. He's so lame that I don't want to show him. I don't show hang-alongs, and that's what he sound like, right? So I don't want to give him no shine. But it looked like y'all got my boy over here, Flacco, hostage. It look like y'all got Flacco hostage. Now, when I say that AD, you know, he's supposed to be the big crip or community, whatever they call themselves, man. Listen, this guy got a Negro wake-up call like no other. Okay? Now, this guy done put his life on the line for Adam22. He put his reputation on the line for Adam22. This guy is even talking about his mama. My mama. She heard it. These are big, tough gangsters, man. These supposed to be big, tough gangsters. Gangbangers. Ain't got no problem taking their own kind out. But when it comes to the other kind, you know, a shade or 3 or 4 lighter than us, oh, they get to talk about how they mamas respect them. It's hilarious. So what I'm going to do throughout this AD getting his Negro wake-up call video is do a whole lot of dissecting. Welcome to the channel, people. It's your boy Ralph Bottles. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So when I do, you know, drop videos, y'all be in the know, as my grandmama used to say. Let's get it.
Hey, man. Shit should have went straight to AD is all I'm saying.
Man, listen, at the end of the day, nigga, you know how that nigga, my mama heard that shit too, nigga. That shit is foul as.
You heard that? You heard that? He said his mama, he's talking to Adam22. And he's off the rip telling him about how his mama felt about it. But how about the people from the community's mamas? How about the people who lose, the mamas that lose their children to violence, to gang violence in LA? How about the generations of children who have to grow up without their fathers? But when it comes to this Caucasian man that built a studio in Los Angeles, he starts off talking about his mama had to hear it. His mama had to hear something that somebody said about him. No, his mama ain't had to hear he was up out of here. No, his mama had to hear what somebody said about him. And it was the almighty who? After I get past 2 minutes, we're going to get into all that. But it was the almighty who? Massa. Let's go. Crazy to me.
At the end of the day, nigga, you know how that nigga, my mama heard that shit too, nigga. That shit is foul as fuck, Adam. I'm gonna keep it gangster with you, bro. Nigga, I would never ever in my life do that or do. If I ever had a problem with you, I come to you all the time. I tell you this shit.
But bro,
I always do that shit, bro.
Bro, the fact that I have so much love for you is why.
Nigga, if you had love for me like that, bro, you would have came to me like a man and said, AD, I ain't feeling your performance right now. Nigga, step it up or we gonna replace you. Keep it gangster. Let your nuts hang.
We had that conversation.
We ain't never had that conversation, bro. You have never had that conversation with me.
We have had that exact conversation.
You ain't never had that conversation with me, bro. You ain't never had that.
You and Lush in the office. Me, you, and Lush were in my office a couple of months ago, or maybe a month ago, having that exact conversation.
That's because of the blowback of the other shit. You was threatening to cancel all the shows. That had nothing to do with AD.
No, we had a meeting where we tried to have a conversation about the quality of the podcast, and I'm going to be real with you, you weren't terribly receptive.
What do you mean?
I want to stop it right there. Hold up.
I mean, you just
Hold
seem
up.
to think that it.
I want to stop it right there. And I want to see if y'all caught that.
What do you mean?
Hold up. Hold up.
Cancel all the shows. That had nothing to do with AD.
Right here.
No, we had a meeting where we tried to have a conversation about the quality of the podcast, and I'm going to be real with you, you weren't terribly receptive.
That's Massa's term. That's Massa's term for telling you you're not cooperating. We have an insubordination here. See, what AD doesn't understand is this man is worried about his money, his investments, and everybody there is expendable. Everybody there could go today or tomorrow. Like, AD, you got to understand, brother. Like, say you just out getting a burger and some french fries, and they roll up on you and take you up out of here. Do you think Adam's platform is going to stop? This is what you need to realize right here. This is why your face look like this, big gangster. Hey, big gangster. This is why your face look like this right now, brother. Because you finally realize that you put your life on the line for this white man and he gives two shits about you, bro. You got his minion in the background. Look like you got Flacco held hostage. Pay attention to Flacco. He's back there just getting fatter by breathing, right? And he's looking like he's held hostage right now. Because you know that Flacco is his main attraction at the moment. But like I said, everybody's expendable. And you finding out the hard way, bro. And this is sad the way you went out, AD. I gotta keep it hundo with you. And I seen it coming. You was up there acting like you was running shit. He's not gonna allow that. That's his investment. And now he's showing you, man, that listen, at any given moment, I could pull the rug from up under you, AD. You gotta understand that, bro. Let's listen to you because this was real sad. Let's go.
What do you mean?
I mean, you just seem to think that it was all good, and I was suggesting that I felt like we had to work on shit, and I just felt like I wasn't really getting like a real conversation about how we were going to do so.
The problem
at a certain point, I kind of, and let me be real too, is like the whole thing was that I had somebody else that I wanted to bring onto the show, and I wasn't, I didn't feel comfortable adding a fifth mic, and that's why I was fucking going through it in terms of like being just stressed the fuck out about even having that conversation with you.
Adam, since day one.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
But you see now, you was finna, you got rid of your mans and you was going to keep a snake. These is your words, you call him a snake. You got rid of your mans and you going to keep a snake?
Hey, that's fun when I agree. I agree. That's exactly how I feel right now.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
See, this is what happens when street niggas mix with real business. This is what happened with ghetto, ignorant Negroes mixed with real business. Y'all involved with this dude, y'all not doing no real research. Y'all just going off of what this guy tells y'all. And now that ish hit the fan, big old tough crip is sitting back with a puppy face talking about how his mama had to hear the almighty massa take him off a show, talk behind his back, and basically tell him you putting your life on the line means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. You thought you was special?
and I'm gonna keep it real. And I told you this earlier. Since day one, you never wanted me on a Tuesday show. Let's keep it real. You said, hey, you're temporary. Listen, you said temporarily until y'all find a replacement for Cam Girl, AD can stay. Then later on, shit started going good. Then it was talks. It was like, well, maybe we should go another direction since you got Wednesdays and it's being successful. Then it's like, nigga, once again, it's like, nigga, you never really wanted me there at the beginning in the first place. And I'm all for business.
We gave it a shot for 3 years, and then I wanted to try something else.
Nigga, You don't think I brought nothing to the table or brought, and I'm all
No, I
for
feel like
business.
we gave it a shot for 3 years, and then I wanted to try something else.
Then it's like, nigga, once again, it's like, nigga, you never really wanted me there at the beginning in the first place.
AD, you must have not really been raised by men. I know y'all talk that tough shit over there. Yeah, my homies from my hood. Yeah, West Side. Yeah, my homies raised me. It sounds like you was raised by a female, bro. And I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. It sounds like you was raised by a female, my nigga. You hear me? Sound like you ain't want me there from the beginning. You know how many bitches I heard say that, bro? Y'all niggas got to tighten up. And listen, I know Los Angeles is a lost cause because at the end of the day, man, y'all got 67-year-old men over there still gangbanging. Okay, diapers on, ride around in goddamn wheelchairs, walkers, still talking about West Side and they want to squabble. So I know y'all all fucked up over there. I get it. But bro, y'all gotta wake the fuck up when they come to this shit. This man did you dirty. You sitting here talking about you put your life on the line like he care. Like your life matter.
And I'm all for business.
Like we gave it a shot for 3 years, and then I wanted to try something else.
Nigga, you don't think I brought nothing to the table or brought viewers and niggas is fucking with me on the Tuesday show?
He said.
Brought nothing to the
he said.
Years, and then.
And I'm all for business.
Like we gave it a shot for 3 years, and then I wanted to try something else.
Nigga,
we gave it a shot for 3 years, and then I wanted to try something else.
Tell me what that sound like. Doesn't that sound like a man breaking up with a female? We gave it a shot for 3 years. We was in this relationship for 3 years. Now I want to try something else. Come on, y'all. Pay attention to what the fuck is going on. This is what happens when men is raised by females. They grow up with female traits. This big old gangster from LA who's supposed to be the most terrifying Crip in LA is sitting up here being told by a man that he gave it a try for 3 years and now he want to try something else. And y'all telling me this is normal?
Nigga, you don't think I brought nothing to the table or brought viewers and niggas is fucking with me on the Tuesday show?
No, I'm acknowledging your contribution. I'm just saying that I wanted to try something else.
And, okay, and all you had to say was, hey, man, we going to try something else. But, nigga, try to kick me out and keep my mans on there?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, I wasn't exactly optimistic. That
see how you pointed that Flacco?
I mean, I wasn't exactly.
See how you pointed that Flacco?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean,
and keep my mans on there?
That's crazy.
See, Flacco, you right now, you the bag over there, Flacco. You the bag, sir. And it seems like they got you held hostage like a Mexican cartel. It seems like these brothers got you held hostage like a Mexican cartel up in there. And that's why I got the arrow on you with your name and the eyes. We looking at you. Are you okay? Blink twice. If you need help, Flacco, we watching. Let's go.
That's crazy.
I mean, I wasn't exactly optimistic that T-Rail was going to be down just because I know about the fact that you guys are tight and that he,
That's
him
crazy.
staying would have been a fucking weird ass look. But that is what I said. I showed you the conversation that I had with Lush, and in that conversation, I said, yeah, I don't know, it's probably not going to happen with the T-Rail thing.
Yeah, but and I feel like all that is a result of what the fuck that we doing outside of the fucking channel.
Let's talk about it. Is it, Adam?
There's some truth to the fact that I feel like you doing like 5 streams a week or whatever was kind of making it to the point where you weren't necessarily super talkative on Tuesdays, and you weren't really even like.
Translation. Adam just told him, like, your shows is not bringing in no money. And if it's not making dollars, it don't make sense. This shit is not about friendship. They said Adam spent $5 million on that studio, he got to recoup that money, bro. And if your show ain't popping, nigga, you got to go. It's a business. Y'all niggas over there nigga, don't put your life. That's like leaving Walmart, right? And your boss that been talking shit to you all day at Walmart, right? And telling you, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. And then when y'all, some shit go down at Walmart, he's arguing with a motherfucker. And you go running over there trying to protect the nigga that been telling you what to do all day. That's some Stockholm Syndrome shit. And that's what AD got. That's why his face looks so depressed right now. This boy is dealing with Stockholm Syndrome. He's been hurt deep inside. Who the fuck protects they boss? I put my life on the line for you, boss. Do people go to McDonald's and put their life on the line for McDonald's managers every day? Their reputation? Have they mamas feeling some kind of way because the manager at McDonald's ain't feeling you no more? What the fuck is going on here? Let's go.
Coming to the table with a whole lot of shit, which is in the beginning you were coming in with. It was actually kind of absurd. You were going crazy in the beginning, saying all kinds of crazy shit.
And you know what you did?
What?
Every time that I was being myself and saying some shit, you told me I shouldn't do that no more. That's a tick. Don't make this joke. Don't do this. Don't do that. So I tried my best to sit there to follow the rules that you wanted for your podcast while still.
So wait, you stopped being you to follow what Massa told you to do? And then when it didn't work out, you want to come on the internet and cry about it? AD. Woo, this is worse than you losing a squabble. And that's y'all word over there. We call it fighting, nigga. Square up, nigga. Shoot the fair one on the East Coast. But y'all call it squabble. This is worse than losing a squabble, bro. So you changed up your whole stick trying to impress Massa, and when it didn't work, he turned his back on you, and now you feel some kind of way? Wow.
Keeping that shit, bro. When that shit was golden and it was cool, it was all the crazy shit that I would say, the shit that I would mutter out, house phone laughing, you sitting there having a good time. You told me, stop doing this. This is bad podcasting. This is a tick. This is this. This is this. This is this. This is this. So I'm sitting there like, you know what? This the nigga that know that shit. He want me to be better as a podcaster. Maybe I shouldn't blurt out shit. Maybe I shouldn't say no funny shit. Maybe I shouldn't do this and maybe I shouldn't do that. And then you get a product now that you don't like. But instead of saying, you know what? I don't even fuck with that shit, whatever, nigga.
See, what AD don't realize, right? AD, let me talk to you, young man. I'm a 46-year-old man from New York City. Let me talk to you, AD, young man. All right? Listen, it's just like when you're in a relationship with a Caucasian female or a white female. You know, or when you're in business with certain white people. I'm not going to say all. Not going to say all. But what I will say is that you, majority of the times, 95% of the times, is being used to get to another level. See, what I see from you, AD, is a man that's stuck on one level. Once somebody use you to get to another level, you supposed to step up and get to another level yourself. And not allow yourself to be used no more. But you don't get it, AD. You sitting up here all messed up, bro. You all messed up about what happened to you. Because you thought you was that guy up there. He done hired new security, obviously. He done hired new people in the building, obviously. And now he feels comfortable enough to talk to you this way. And you don't get it. I put my life on the line. He don't care. White people jump out of perfectly working planes. And they jump out of them all the time. They're adrenaline seekers. You think him worried about him losing his life is something major, but it's not to him. It's something major in the hood because, you know, we always feared for our lives. Growing up 400, 500, 600 years of slavery. Our ancestors is hollering back about how we've been slaughtered. So, of course, our people going to fear death. Them people don't fear death, bro. He look deaf in the eyes. And you sitting around here talking about, I did this and did that. I put my life on the line. My mama. I told my mama I put my life on the line for you. Meanwhile, Flacco in the back trying to figure out where the Pringles is at. That little fat, pudgy, Teletubby looking ass nigga is in the background trying to figure out where is the snacks. And you up here talking about putting your life on the line, bro. See, you guys got this thing all messed up, man. Y'all don't know the reality of this. Y'all being used daily. And I'm not going to say that, y'all the only ones, because they did this with us when it came to, basically traditional jobs. If you go to a traditional job, a boss is getting paid a whole lot of money. A company is pulling in a whole lot of money, and the workers is getting bare minimum. And this is what's happening here. The only difference is y'all don't know what's going on. Okay? The only difference is I'm not putting my life on the line for my boss. And I'm talking about all the way up the ladder to the person who signs my check. Even if I never met him, I'm not putting my life on the line for nobody at that job that oversees me. And this is what you're doing, AD. You put your life on the line for a guy who don't call you a partner. You don't have a partnership. You are a worker. And until you understand that, you're going to be lost in the sauce. Let's get it.
Hey, you out of here. They ain't how homies do each other, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, my whole thing is that I wanted to put somebody on the podcast, and in order to do so, I felt like I had to take somebody off. And, these are just like, this is business shit. Like, it's like, in terms of who's on the podcast, and, these are just like, this is business shit. Like, it's like, in terms of who's on the podcast, I got to be able to, like, this is business shit. Like, it's like, in terms of who's on the podcast, I got to be able to make the decision about who I want to have on my podcast. And it can't be some weird, like, loyalty thing where it's like, oh, this guy.
What he basically telling you is, AD, is he is the boss. He might be in Aruba getting topped off. He don't have time to be contacting no employee. Let me say that again. Employee. Because that's what you are. You thought you was more than what you are. And this is where this heartache and pain comes in. When I make a business decision, I shouldn't have to explain it to an employee. Pay attention to what this man is saying to you.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about you keeping me on a Tuesday podcast.
You're fired. You just cursed at me. See? That's how you know you're working on some. Cause see, in the real world, you couldn't. I don't give a fuck. You fired. I don't need you at all, nigga. I already let your ass go from a major show, so now I could let you go from everything. But see, Adam's still trying to be diplomatic, right? But I'm quite sure he's not worried about your threats or your power that you have in LA no more, AD. Because he wouldn't be talking to you like this. See, I remember back when he was talking to you with real respect. He was respecting the holy grail out of you, bro. It seems like it's been a power shift. Let's go.
I care about nigga supposed to be my homeboy. Nigga, if you gonna make a business move, do your business move. do what you gotta do. But don't talk behind my back and don't talk to a nigga you just met and don't have motherfuckers sitting there saying that shit. That make me look crazy. That make it look like everything. That make it look like everything that I did, and you know.
Flacco back there, his pants is so tight because nothing fit his fat ass, right? His pants is so tight that they shining like that. His pants is shining like it's sequins back there. Look at the knee part. The knee part is stretched completely out. This nigga scared to death. They got him held hostage. Flacco don't know what to do right now. AD sitting there mad. His mama sitting there his mama probably right in the next room like, man, you lost that white boy. It's over for us, AD. Damn,
Anytime
AD.
Listen. Every time something get cracking in that office, who the first nigga that go outside and do this shit and ready for whatever?
Is it you, Adam?
Anytime something get cracking, listen. Every time something get cracking in that office, who the first nigga that go outside and do this shit and ready every and you know. Anytime something get cracking, listen.
Now AD is trying to play his crash dummy card. You hear me? He's trying to play his crash dummy card. And for you crash dummies out there, I just want y'all to know, this is how real niggas feel about y'all. Like, a crash dummy come a dime a dozen. You understand me? A crash dummy comes a dime a dozen. This is a crash dummy in his feelings. Pay attention.
Every time something get cracking in that office, who the first nigga that go outside and do this shit and ready for whatever?
Is it you, Adam?
Right. So
no, I'm asking you. I'm asking you on some real shit.
You see how he dismissed this nigga putting his life on the line? I want y'all to hear me say that again. Do y'all see how he dismissed this dude putting his life on the line for a brand and massa? He said, right. Yeah, so, okay. Pay attention.
How can you fault me for trying to have a conversation with one of the other?
Pay attention. Adam?
Right.
I want y'all to hear this. He said, right.
Listen, every time something get cracking
he said, right.
Office, who the first nigga that go outside and do this shit and ready for whatever?
Is it you, Adam?
Who the first nigga that go outside and do this shit and ready for whatever? Something get cracking in that office, who the first nigga that go outside and do this shit and ready for whatever?
You just labeled yourself as what you are. Crash dummy nigga. See, a real black man would say, hey, you need to call the police, white man. You got some issues up here. That's what a real black man would do, and say, hey, you need to call the police, white man. Seems like you got some issues up here. Not run outside and put my fucking life on the line for a job. Because that's what you got, bro. You have the equivalent of a job. And you up here admitting to putting your fucking livelihood, your life on the line for this job. And this man is like, yeah, okay, well, all right, yeah.
Is it you, Adam?
Unbelievable.
Right, so
and then you got your fucking your swing man in the back talking about, was it you, Adam? No, it wasn't him. Of course it wasn't him. He wouldn't be out there. He's worth millions of dollars. He's sending you crash dummies out there. Of course it wasn't him. He would be a goddamn idiot worth the money that he's worth running around in the street with you assholes. Was it you, Adam? No. Did you win by saying that? No. That's why I don't have you on my screen, because you was an asshole too, brother. Let's go.
You, Adam?
I'm asking you on some real shit.
How can you fault me for trying to have a conversation with one of the other co-hosts behind the scenes about something that
Is
I was
me and your
considering
relationship
doing with
like
the
me and
podcast?
his relationship? I like to think that me and you
No,
were deeper
but-
than all these niggas.
So basically you saying y'all was intimate. You saying y'all was intimate? Y'all was in the bed together? Because what's the difference between you and him and another man? This dude is a straight weirdo. He does porn, this guy, with other men and women. Are you that close, AD? What are you talking about? Do you think you are closer than a man that this guy rubs skin with? Your master is a freak. Let's keep it 100.
No, but he's one of the other people who's on the podcast, so I was having a conversation with him about it that was supposed to be private. Like when you see that conversation, it's like obviously supposed, because I showed, just to be transparent, I showed you the whole fucking conversation, even though I didn't want to, just to make it perfectly clear what was going on.
Bro, at the end of the day, I didn't want none of this shit to happen. I didn't want none of this shit to be like this. I was sitting there gonna be cool about the situation, keep the shit pushing. But now I'm like, do a nigga even value me on the fucking platform?
I do value you on the platform, but that's why I contemplated this decision for so long, and I fucking thought about it, and I even felt the need to confide in somebody like Lush about the decision that I was contemplating, because I knew that I was walking this fucking tricky ass tightrope where I wanted to do something different with the Tuesday show while still doing the Wednesday show, still doing We Hungry, still whatever. And I knew that it was going to be difficult for me to get that point across to you without you taking it as disrespect about the Tuesday show,
Nigga,
so
I'm a man at the end of the day.
It was a tough conversation.
I'm a man at the end of the day. I learned a lot. Since the day that I came in that building to who I am now as a person is two totally different people. I've learned a lot.
I agree. I've seen the growth, and I respect it.
I'm not about to act like a nigga, bro. I'm not gonna give anybody the satisfaction. I ain't gonna give nobody the satisfaction that be exactly who they think I'm gonna be.
We will.
They gonna label me all type of shit, and that's not what happens in business and shit. So if you would have told me on some real shit, I'd have said, you know what, Adam, that's your decision. Because when you first said it to me, what did I tell you? I kept it professional, didn't I?
Right, but then what happened after that? Because I was, this is the crazy.
What happened after that is the niggas is sitting here saying this shit about me, saying shit about me in the Discord. That's the only thing that happened.
That's what I'm saying is, whose fault was that? It's fucking Lush's fault. Like,
I'm not blaming nobody.
Plan for today, bro. At 2 p.m. or so, I kind of had it in my head at 2 p.m.
This nigga no jumper. This nigga Adam22 do not take accountability for nothing. And y'all sat back and watched him, AD, do it with multiple people. Listen, I'm going to give a shout out to DJ Academics. He was the first one to say, yo, Adam be doing a lot of stuff. And then when it comes to Adam getting called to accountability, he loves to play victim. That's his go-to. Look at Flacco. He's back there eating Pringles, playing with his phone. AD face looks like he don't know what his livelihood is going to be like tomorrow. Listen.
I'm going to hit AD up, and I'm going to get on the phone with him and do a little temperature check and see how he's feeling about everything, just because I didn't want to go into this week with me not knowing 100% how you felt and you not knowing exactly how I felt. And then instead of that, when I hit you up to have the conversation, I found out that the one thing that I had said to Lush about the fact that I was considering making this decision had already been leaked to you by somebody that we don't even know, people we don't even know in real life, who he was fucking.
So what Adam is mad about, people, let me just break it down to y'all. He was talking real crazy behind AD back. And then they got out there. And then he turns to, let me blame the guy that I was talking real crazy to you about. And so I could throw everything on him, fire him, put him out there in the fucking, in the spotlight, so I could try to divert, deflect the whole situation of me talking crazy about somebody that put their life on the line for me. You understand me? He's trying to deflect. Adam will not stand up and man up to anything that he does. This is the typical dudes like this, man. Typical dudes of that shade. they ain't gonna own up to nothing, man. Don't you understand that, man? Scapegoat. That's what y'all are. And you done sat up here and basically criminalize yourself, talking about you put yourself in life and death situations. You better hope nobody was hurt in none of them life or death situations. You be doing your podcast from San Quentin, brother. Let's go.
My personal business too.
And bro, at the end of the day, like I said, you should have just came to me. And my thing is too, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna quit. I was gonna say fuck all this shit, bro. I said niggas don't value me. Niggas don't look at me like a real homie. Everybody saying, bro, nigga, fuck me. Don't say nothing. I was just gonna quit. I was gonna say fuck all this shit, bro. I said niggas don't value me. Niggas don't look at me like.
Bro, niggas ain't supposed to value you. What kind of politics y'all doing over there in LA? See, in New York, we teach people to value themselves. You're never supposed to expect nobody else to put no stock into you until you put stock into yourself. Look at though, I was about to quit. This guy sound like a female, bro. This is crazy.
Everybody saying, bro, nigga, fuck them niggas, cuz. I'm keeping it real.
But you see, when you say something like that, it's like, that's why I was having such a hard time making this decision and why I wanted to.
But nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with the Tuesday show. This has nothing to do with the Tuesday show. This is the fact that I didn't put my life on the line for this company for niggas to sit there and talk behind my back like it ain't nothing. Show. This has nothing to do with the Tuesday show. This is the fact that I didn't put my life on the line for this company.
This man. Who puts their life on the line for somebody that gives you a check every week? I'm not talking about a 50-50 percentage of the business, none of that. I'm talking about a check every week. And this man jumped up here and said, I put my life on the line for a company that gives him a check every week and has the ability to fire him whenever they feel like it. It's no union over there at No Jumper. There's no No Jumper union. When he said you got to go, you got to go. Okay? First of all, listen. First of all, let me just put it out there. Fuck it. I'm gonna give Lush legal advice, right? Lush, this is some legal advice, right? While I roll up my J, right? Lush, it's illegal to fire somebody in America, right? It's illegal. Let me say it again, because I know you LA guys are slow, whatever the case may be. But it's illegal to fire a person publicly. It's embarrassing and it's also illegal. So you actually have a lawsuit against Adam22 for firing you live on YouTube. Now, if you think I'm bull crapping, what you could do is look up Tariq Nasheed firing one of his employees on the Ism show. And when you look that up, you see Tariq cleaned that up quick because he realized that firing people in public on live is illegal. All right? Now, when you get paid, morally, you should send me about maybe 10,000. Something like that would be good. 10,000. I'll give you my cash app. But if you're an unmoral person, since you didn't know this, Lush, then you won't send me nothing. But at the end of the day, listen, it is what it is. I'm just going to drop the jewel on you. You could not, unless y'all over there making up skits and stuff like that at Adams22 studio. If that was real, then you could actually sue him for firing you in public. Yes, it's a law against that. Your family see that, you might not make it home after that firing and your wife killed herself and your children. You're not supposed to announce a person is fired from a job that's legally paying them in public. Let's go.
For niggas to sit there and talk behind my back like it ain't nothing. Like I'm expendable.
So
like I'm a piece of shit.
Your back, bro. I talk behind your back. Who did I talk to? I talked to Lush, and you saw the whole conversation.
But that's still behind my back. That wasn't known to me. What is it called when you say something to somebody that you don't say to them? That's called talking behind their back.
So
regardless if you say it or not, you talked behind my back with Lush. And
what's
that
the
shit
difference
got
between
out.
me talking to Lush and me talking to Josh about it before I made this decision?
Nigga, Josh is the nigga that's your business partner who run this shit in the company with you.
And I thought that Lush was an important part of the company that I could have that conversation with.
You thought he was more than me?
No, I just wanted to have the conversation about a decision I was
So basically he just acknowledged that, you know, Josh, so AD is not stupid then. See, AD, you're not stupid because you know the difference between you and Josh. Josh got the bag. You are an employee. And you, listen, you cleared that up. Not Adam. You cleared that up. So you confusing me now because you know you ain't worth shit over there. You know who Josh is. You know who Adam is. Come on, let's do it again.
That's called talking behind their back.
So
regardless if you say it or not, you talked behind my back with Lush.
And yo, fun fact. I put a video up earlier, right? Of a guy exposing Adam22 at his studio. And for the record, I don't have the audio, but I heard it. Josh said, why did Flacco end the show? Josh said that. He said, why he ended? Josh trying to get that bag. He don't care if Adam go up under the bus either. But Adam cares. Pay attention. Josh trying to get that bag. I'm telling you. He called Flacco and said, why did you end the show? Let's go.
Between me talking to Lush and me talking to Josh about it before I made this decision.
Nigga, Josh is the nigga that's your business partner who run this shit in the company with you.
And I thought that Lush was an important part of the company that I could have that conversation with.
You thought he was more than me?
No, I just wanted to have the conversation about a decision I was considering making.
You found out he was a snake.
I did. I found out the fucking hard way.
Was about to get rid of your man.
And I'm not blaming Lush.
Look at Flacco back there eating Pringles. You can't make this shit up. Flacco back there stuffing his fat ass face. This old fat blob. Look at this dude. Listen. He back there just devouring the Pringles.
Oh, I am.
Because when you asked me, I didn't even say Lush said nothing. I'm not even going to put that on there.
Yeah, and I had to do a little digging. It took me about 5 minutes of research to figure it out.
But nigga, no disrespect to Lush, but how the fuck you going to put me and Lush in the same bracket when it comes to a nigga how I fuck with you versus how you fuck with him? That sound crazy, cuz.
Okay, but it's not a friend contest.
I don't give a fuck if it's a friend contest. I'm talking about, nigga.
It's not even a friend
nigga. I've been.
This man just told this dude it's not a friend contest. Unbelievable. AD, man.
I've been next to you.
Other co-host on the show.
I've been next to you. You know, in life or death situations, have I not?
Yeah, but I don't know what that.
I've been right there with you, bro.
How do you tell a man you put your life on the line for him and he go, yeah, but how do you tell a man I put my life on the line for you multiple times? Multiple times I put my life on the line for you, man. And he go, yeah, okay. Like, I'm not supposed to give a fuck about that.
On the show.
I've been next to you, you know, in life or death situations. Have I not?
Yeah, but I don't know what that.
I've been right there with you, bro. I've been right there with you, bro. Ready to risk it all. At any given time, anybody had a problem with you, I'm ready to end it all. So the fact
Dangerous coon. See, AD is a dangerous coon. Look at him. Sitting up here crying his heart out about risking his life to protect this white man that's telling him, I don't give a fuck about you. It's plenty of people out there like you. I don't care that you put your life on the line. AD, do you see yourself, bro? Future ADs, do you see yourself, bros? This shit ain't cool. Look at, I put my life on the line for you. And the white man said, yeah, okay. And
contest.
I don't give a fuck
and
contest. I'm talking about, nigga.
It's not even a friendship.
I've been next to you.
Other co-host on the show.
I've been next to you, you know, in life or death situations. Have I not?
Yeah, but I don't know what that.
I've been right there with you, bro. I've been right there with you, bro. Ready to risk it all. At any given time, anybody had a problem with you, I'm ready to end it all. So the fact I get done like that.
So you really risk your mama crying until the day she hit the ground for this man that's basically telling you right now that your life doesn't mean nothing. He doesn't care about you putting your life and your reputation on the line for him. He up here going, yeah, okay. Like, I care.
That shit weak as fuck.
But done like what? Like, I had a conversation about you with Lush. Like, I agree. I don't like the tone of one of the things I said in the conversation, which was just
Adam, for once, bro, just own that shit, cuz you did me wrong, bro.
Nope. He ain't gonna do that. And academics been telling him that he will never own up to nothing that he does. And you sat right by his side, AD. So now that it's happening to you, AD, don't tell a man to own up to it because he's not gonna do it. And this is why you being thrown to the wolves. I'll put my life on the line for you, master. Sound like Samuel L. Jackson, bro, and Django. Unbelievable.
Just for once, own that shit.
Having a conversation with one of the other co-hosts.
For once, just own that shit, bro. You can't even sit there and say, you know what? What you mean always trying?
You always try
so
to.
You don't think that I got done wrong. You don't think that I got. Hey, fuck the narrative. You don't think that I got done wrong in this situation? What the fuck did I do?
Yeah, you primarily got done wrong by Lush.
Bro, you gotta take accountability, bro.
The victim.
I can take accountability for what I said, which was I said one rude thing in confiding in Lush that realistically is the same shit that I've said to you 100 times on the podcast.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is, bro, just like earlier, take accountability, my nigga. Shit happens. It is what it is.
I just took accountability for the thing that I did, which is I said this thing about you making the same 4 jokes every week on the podcast to Lush.
Wow. He said you make the same 4 jokes every week. Wow. He basically just told you that you're a one-trick pony. You're not bringing in no revenue. From what I'm hearing, he spent $5 million on that facility that y'all in there every day. And if you ain't bringing in no numbers, you got to go. And I go back to being the muscle, security, a nobody, a behind the scenes dude guy, a crash out, because that's what you are. And you up here crying about being a crash out and not being giving you flowers for it. That's what I'm hearing right now. Unbelievable.
I told you privately, like that shit was, I don't like the fact that was out there. It was rude. I shouldn't have said it like that. But I mean, let's be real. It was just a conversation in private between 2 co-hosts on a podcast.
Shit crazy, man.
Hey, man.
I don't know, man. For real. It's like,
it's crazy.
Shit crazy. The more I even talk about this shit, the more mad I get about this shit, bro. Only because, nigga, the type of love that I got. Like, nigga, I'm over here planning your wedding, fool. Sitting there like, nigga, I'm doing this and doing that. Like, nigga.
Unbelievable.
Hey, but on some real shit, though,
Unbelievable. This man just told you putting your life on the line was minimum to him. And you sitting here telling this man you planning for his wedding. Unbelievable.
Y'all niggas need to have this conversation off. Have this shit off the camera, dog. You know what I mean? Y'all done did enough.
And then he got his minion, his sidekick in the background that I blocked out. Right? I blocked the minion out. Y'all need to have this off camera. Yeah, y'all need to have it. Then none of it should have been on camera then, bro. All y'all crash outs out there in L.A., man. I get it. I get it now. I get it.
Y'all done did enough entertaining the people. Get off the camera with this shit now. Like, that's out. You know what I mean? Because the nigga really mad about this shit. That nigga, that's fucked up. But y'all handle this shit off the camera, man. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, Flacco scared. Look.
Whew. Anytime I know, like, nigga, my blood start rushing, my hands start shaking, I'm about to do
Flacco.
shit. So I'm like, cuz, let's get off the camera. Y'all get off the camera with that shit, cuz. That shit making me mad, cuz.
Nah, facts.
This shit crazy, bro.
That's the problem, though, man. All y'all niggas play victim up there, Flacco. All y'all. I'm going to say that to your face. All y'all play victim.
Now you going at Flacco. He said, I'm going to say it to your face. All y'all play victim.
Flacco, all y'all. I'm going to say that to your face. All y'all play victim.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Niggas got to let their nuts hang, homie.
I wouldn't disagree.
You see how you went up there the next day and then I told you go up there and nigga punch a nigga in the mouth. You went up there and nigga stood on business. And how you been having respect ever since?
No, facts. Of course.
Stand on business, nigga. Stop pointing fingers, nigga. Stand on business up there. That's all y'all niggas gotta do.
The facts.
Feel me?
Shit crazy. That shit
That shit sucker shit, though.
Real sucker shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, what the chat saying, though?
Nigga, fuck the chat. What you...
That's weird.
Oh, what the chat saying, though?
Nigga, fuck the chat.
What
you...
That's weird.
Oh, what the chat saying, though?
Nigga, fuck the chat.
See, y'all dealing with a different kind of beast when y'all fucking with Flacco. Flacco is academics 2.0. Only thing he's worried about is views. This nigga AD knows what this argument meant to him. Deep down inside, he knows that his relationship with Adam22 would never be the same. Deep down inside, he's trying to figure out how he's going to keep getting to the bag legally. And this nigga Flacco said, hey, what the chat saying?
What you think, nigga?
Nah, like 80 hot shit, though. Feel me?
Shit crazy. That shit
That shit
hot,
sucker
nigga.
shit, though.
Real sucker shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, what the chat saying, though?
Nigga, fuck the chat.
Fuck
What you think, nigga?
Nah, like
Nigga, 80 hot, you talking about what the chat said.
Yeah.
super chats. I'm trying to be super chats. Okay, sorry.
Nigga, that ain't the time.
Nah, facts.
Let your man cool down, nigga.
Yeah, facts.